Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tales of the Tardis. Can you believe all this Doctor Who content we're getting? Because I can't. There was me like, I'm waiting till the new year to start on the new era, as in like from 2005. So I'm just filling it at the moment with, like the wilderness years. And then boom, we get this. So this is so exciting. Please excuse the doors banging. It is so windy. And the doors just clearly aren't fitted properly. So I was really excited about Jamie and Zoe because I love them. I don't really know what the concept is. So they're as their characters, right? So the first one that is on here is Earthshock, but I don't think we have to watch them in an order. I don't think, because my plan was to do the Mind Robber today, which is probably what I'm going to do, just because I feel like then really I should start with the Time Meddler, shouldn't I? Maybe I will just do it in the order that they're saying. Maybe I will start with Earthshock, because I do like the Fifth Doctor a lot. If you are new here, my name is Marie-Clare. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking time out to be here with me and obviously an adipose along with Groot, because what else would you expect to see on this channel? I have finally started doing my backdrop a little bit. I'm going to replace this Pertwee with the Tennant one I've got, especially when I watch the new series, just to try and make this more of like a David Tennant and Donna Noble section. So yeah, I'm getting there. It's I'm trying to make sure that I display all the stuff that I get sent or that I've bought myself, and like almost do it in like a rotation, just so that you guys know that it's never taken for granted. Okay, quickly before I crack on, because I can tell it's gonna be rambly. Also, it's 97 minutes long. Also, how did they film this? Like, I mean, I do try to avoid spoilers on Twitter, but there was no hints of this, right? Anyway, I am going to do a little giveaway because it's just a very exciting time for Doctor Who, and it's the 1st of November, which to me means Christmas has started. I'm just one of those. You're lucky I'm not using my Christmas mug. So my plan is to do giveaways. I'm not going to put giveaway in the title because I want to give back to those of you that genuinely watch my channel. So I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to ask if you can send me your Amazon wish lists. You can do it privately, you can do it here, or if you could send me what you would like/need for Christmas. Obviously, I'm not talking about things that are hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but I'm also very realistic that some of you would be really grateful for like a Doctor Who item, or an Amazon voucher would really benefit you and help you with your Christmas shopping, whatever. So if you're able to send me your Amazon wish lists, you can do it below. You can send me an email, which is on my about page. You can send it to me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever's easiest for you. And I will choose a couple of you and I will pick an item. Or if there is just something that would really help you out, whether that be a supermarket voucher, if you're in the UK, Amazon voucher, a specific toy that your child wants, I don't know, or if there was just something Doctor Who that you would really like, let me know. And yeah, I'll just choose a few of you and send you them, and then I plan to do this a few times over the next 6 weeks, just to try and give back, because the world is a very, very scary place at the moment, and I don't know, this is my way of just putting a tiny dot of joy into a couple of people's lives. So please, I would also just ask if you are subscribed. If I don't recognise your name, then I'll probably just ask for your YouTube username just so I can check. But that's it. Yes. Okay, let's start with Earthshock then. Earthshock is great. I love the Fifth Doctor. 97 minutes. Because in my head I'm like, I don't know. Is it like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to expect. Full length will be on Patreon. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I love this intro. Saw this on Twitter. Oh, I love that. Is this a glimpse into the new TARDIS?
I think there must be a kettle in here. There's everything else. I can't remember. Did we ever do tea? We had a pineapple once, remember?
I was fast asleep, in bed. I said goodnight to Lisa, and... Oh, you got old.
You didn't. Not one line.
Don't get clever.
Oh, there's 100.
That's enough. Don't tell me. You had an accident.
Believe it or not, I woke up in here myself. It's a remembered TARDIS.
I don't remember it being such a mess.
No, but time is memory and memory is time. So this is the memory of a time machine. And it's reached out and remembered us.
I knew we'd be in trouble. Don't tell me. It's going to eat our brains.
No, well, not literally, but this is a remembered TARDIS. And memories thrive on stories. That's what it was. Tegan, we lived through the most extraordinary times.
Oh, that's
We've
from the
got the
13th.
best stories ever.
Do you mean we sit and tell stories about ourselves?
I think so.
We're all here for it.
Maybe we should tell the story of... I'm sorry, Tegan, but if we're going to tell a story, maybe it should be the strongest of all. The day we met the Cybermen.
I can't. I'll do it for him.
Braveheart. I wonder where to begin.
Well, it began with Adric. Because he was travelling in the TARDIS before I ever met you.
No, but before that, it's hard to tell where a story begins, isn't it? But before we came blundering in, it began on Earth. Think back, Tegan. It all started with those mysterious deaths in the caves.
So it's almost like we're rewatching the episode. This is interesting. This is interesting for me because I'm rewatching episodes I've only seen once.
This makes sense. Scan complete, sir. Negative. No sign of life.
I still remember watching this for the first time. Oh, it's gone very dark. I don't know. I don't know why I feel so surreal watching this again. The Fifth Doctor was a lot more feisty than I remember. And also, Adric was a lot more firm than I remember.
What bodies?
7 people were murdered in this cavern.
We didn't do it!
We only just arrived.
Let me show you how we travelled here.
Don't waste my time. Where have you hidden the bodies?
The rock fall!
What?
The bodies must be here!
Shall we look?
If you want.
By the rocks!
Who are they?
Androids. That's why they didn't register on your scanners. Androids. Destroy them. Destroy them at once. All right.
What is it?
A TARDIS.
Time Lord. but they're forbidden to interfere.
This one calls himself the Doctor.
I remember this scene.
Emotion, love, pride, hate, fear. Have you no emotion, sir?
Do you really want to go home? No, of course not. There's nothing there for me anymore.
So you've done all these calculations for nothing?
Well, it made a point.
Prove a point, yeah.
Besides, who knows? I might change my mind again.
Well, then that's even worse. He actually didn't want to go home. He wanted to stay, and then he ends up dead.
They're finished.
Look, let's go before we're caught and blamed.
I've seen wounds inflicted this way before.
Doctor, we have got to get out of here.
Yes.
On this ship, we execute murderers.
Then make sure you kill the right people. Look at them.
No tricks.
Look at the state they're in.
I do remember loving this when I watched it. Yeah, I do. I'm just not 100% about the Cyberman design.
The action rating steady. Continue.
Maybe I liked it at the time. I don't know. Oh, the music is so good.
Ready when you are.
Right?
Hurry, Doctor!
Just a second.
The shield is now soft enough. Break through.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, yes. I completely forgot about that moment.
Well done, Doctor. Never get back!
Oh shit.
Of course, that's it.
An escape pod.
My guards evacuating the ship.
We managed to escape from the freighter, but Erdrick's still on board.
Gives me goosebumps still. Because the way those Cybermen are dying,
Now I'll never know if I was right.
Look out!
I must save Adric.
they sound very human-like. Full bloody goosebumps.
And here it is. Remembered. He was so...
Oh, he was a nightmare.
He was daft and silly and sulky and... He was just a kid.
He loved you.
Yes. I realize that now. That's because of me. I never look back.
Well, maybe that's what a memory TARDIS is for.
Therapy.
About time.
Now, tell me stories about you. About life, about everyday things.
Little tiny boring human things, you mean?
They are the jewels. In this vault of memories, an ordinary life is one of the most shining things of all.
Found myself on the bank of the Thames with a load of dead Daleks. Long story. But in the end, I got myself back to Brisbane. And it took a while. I thought, what can I do with my life? What can I do that would make the Doctor proud? So I started campaigning for the environment. And I used every trick you taught me. To never give up, to never be defeated, to keep fighting even in the darkest of times. Oh, there were some times I thought he would be proud of me.
Do you know, I thought that was written beautifully. I thought that was done so well. What it's done as well is it's allowed us, obviously I don't know how much has been touched on in like with Big Finish, but it's meant that we've been able to find out a little bit more about Tegan, just a snippet. So you'll have to explain to me. I don't think that was the full episodes. I can't remember how many parts Earthshock was, unless it was just 2 parts. I can't remember. So you'll have to let me know. Reliving the Adric moment. I don't know. I haven't rewatched Classic Who, so to have sat there and watched that episode again was really surreal. So many bits I did not remember, but actually it just validated why I gave it 10 out of 10. Awful about Adric, and I'm glad that they kind of focused on that episode as well, because I just don't think Adric gets spoken about that much. I just wonder how Russell decided which stories to focus on. Obviously, I know that there's none from the 3rd Doctor era or the 4th Doctor era. Oh no, I think there's the 3 Doctors. Okay. So there's nothing from the 4th Doctor era? I can't really remember. Like, how do you, like, pick out the episode that you want to focus on? I assume that he's picked a Dalek story. I don't know for sure. Maybe he hasn't. I don't know. I find it fascinating how you whittle it down. This idea of like having to go back over the memory. Just having, I mean, we had 10-15 minutes with Tegan and the Doctor, but I loved it. I really like the 5th Doctor. I really like him, and I knew I liked him at the time, but I don't think it was until I finished Classic Who and I, whether it was answering questions or doing the Doctor's ranking or, whatever, that I've really realised, actually, I really like him. And actually, I love Nyssa and Tegan, but particularly Nyssa is very strong. And that story was so good. There was just so many good elements. That was so fun. I'm so grateful I've been able to revisit it. And the other thing is that I'm so grateful I've arrived at the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, having seen like all of Doctor Who. So there's no worry with me about spoilers or like certain things I can't watch. Obviously I've still got the Sarah Jane Adventures, but yeah, I just feel very lucky that I'm able to kind of get involved a bit more. I'm not going to rush through these in the same way that I'm kind of doing the Sarah Jane Adventures. I'm not trying to rush through it. I'm trying to soak it all up. So, and also my diary is pretty full with filming because obviously I was planning ahead and they've just dropped this. So I'm going to try and squeeze this in soon. I'll probably watch the next one in a couple of weeks' time, try and spread it out a little bit. And I really appreciate if you've watched this, and I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to the next one, which is Jamie and Zoe. So let's see how they do that without the Doctor. And obviously they had their memory wiped, didn't they? So we'll see what happens with that. But yes, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you very soon.